Welcome to East Lansing. We are a week away from the start of college basketball season. And moments ago, Tom Izzo addressed his team about playing for a bigger cause.
We're trying our hardest to do our small part of what's going on in Maui. My first game as a head coach was in Maui. Next year will be my 5th time there, so it matters. Coach Barnes, I think, is going this year. It'll be his 4th time there. So between the two of us, we've been there 8 times already, and so it means something. So this is one time you get to play a game that you love. You get to do what you do. You get to play against a very, very good team that's well coached, but we get to do it for a cause that's more than ourselves. You get to do it for somebody else, and I think that makes it pretty cool.
This exhibition game is being played to support the Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Fund, and it is a great matchup. Two teams that could cut nets down at the end of the year. It's number 9 Tennessee and number 4 Michigan State from the Breslin Center. We're glad you're with us. I'm Connor Onion. Now, before we get into basketball, the reason we're playing today, to support Maui. After the wildfires swept the state in Hawaii in early August of 2023, the recovery is ongoing, and the funds from this game will help people in Hawaii recover with child care, health care, food and supplies, mental health and grief counseling, and much, much more. In college basketball doing its part today. Bring in Bill Raftery, Connor Onion here, and look, this is a chance for college basketball to do its part, not in making things right, but at least making things a little bit better.
Connor, as you know, I've been there 27 years with the Maui Classic and got close to so many people. That was devastating. But 2 great coaches, 2 great programs, and as you've alluded to, this could be a Final Four matchup come March.
Sure could be. Could see these 2 teams at Phoenix. Guard play is a big thing today.
Absolutely. And defensively, both of them really get after you. Both teams are a little deeper than they were last year. So be intriguing. We'll see a lot of Michigan and matching.
Well, Michigan State got a lot of their firepower from last year's Sweet 16 team back, including Tyson Walker, starting at a guard today. Santiago Vescovi, the top scorer from last year for Tennessee, and Zakai Ziegler will not play for the Vols. Vescovi back home. Ziegler still recovering from an ACL. Paul Sells, Earl Walton, Terry Oglesby, the officials. Terry Oglesby is wearing ear cam, so you'll get a good look of him running up and down the floor.
I wish I were coaching now to give a referee an earful. I think he would hear you.
And you'd be right in that ear cam.
He's a great sport, though. What an atmosphere this early in the year. October, here we go.
Well, Breslin Center holds about 15,000. Not many seats left to be had, and off we go in the exhibition, number 4 and number 9.
And Connor, again, I'd love to hear that. Tennessee goes the vows a little. Man. A lot of deep screening, pin downs, curls, nice give back here.
And Michigan State saying they should have that back in the baseline. There's the head coach, Rick Barnes, who will take his team to Maui this year. These 2 head coaches have gone to several Final Fours, and they match up in this exhibition. Last time they played was in the Elite 8, and connect short on the first shot for Tennessee, and will stay down this way.
This kid's had a great tour, excellent deep shooter, knocks down threes.
Oh, there's Tom Izzo. You heard the heartfelt speech from Coach Izzo before, how much Maui has meant to his program. That's where he made his debut as a head coach.
Quality guy, no question about it. So meaningful to this program and this state and basketball. A little offensive foul, little pick. I don't know if they got Gainey.
Jordan Gainey, one of the guys that Tennessee is relying on for scoring today without Vescovi.
Do we have to keep count of the fouls? I think they made a little adjustment, right?
We do. The officials told us it's like a real game. 5 fouls and you're out.
Well, they since changed it, by the way. And they said they would go extra if needed.
That was a change in about 5 minutes before tip.
Exactly.
A.J. Hoggard back at a guard this year for Michigan State after his breakout year. 5 on the clock.
Wow, how about that release deep? But all three guards can penetrate. Nice little kick out. I love Meshack's game. Guards with the best in the country. They need Connect and Gainey to ring the bell for this team.
Here's Gainey, who was called for the foul down last time. And Jordan James, that's a 2.
He's a confident deep shooter too.
Josiah Jordan James, the first on the board, and he's matching up with Malik Hall today, and Hall lost it.
Wow.
It'll be Tennessee ball.
Letting them play a little bit early here. A little traffic, nice help side defense. Both of these teams very alert. Hand checking, filling, supporting.
That's a fun matchup to watch, Bill. A healthy Malik Hall against Josiah Jordan James.
Wonderful. No question about Malik, one of those kids recovering. Good to see him healthy. Again, the experience on this team is extraordinary for Michigan State.
And Tennessee bringing it back, a bunch of guys in their backcourt as Meshack airballs it, and the Spartans away with it.
Great balance here. Nothing's going to come easy in transition.
You said it could be a shutout. Good to see points on the board already.
So far, so good. Both coaches happy. This dribble handoff, they're going to try and blow it up, Tennessee.
Well, one of the top defensive teams in the country last year and expected to be again this year.
They're going to force him to put it on the deck. If he can do that, he's going to have a heck of a year, Connect.
Jonas Adu hits from outside.
He can step out and make some. 5 of 18 on threes last year.
A long player, an experienced big man for them that can step out and hit an outside shot.
Nice hands.
Yeah, there's the defense for Jordan Gainey. Up ahead and Connect with the slam for the Vols.
Both these teams, it's key. Defense sets up those open floor, easy opportunities.
The first 5 Michigan State possessions, no points, 4 turnovers.
That's not a healthy beginning. A little lack of communication. That was going to be a run out ball screen. Sissoko. Another blowing up that handoff.
And an easy 2 for Jordan Gainey, and Tom Izzo needs a timeout right now with a 9-0 run for the Vols in a hostile environment on the road.
Doesn't matter if it's October or March, he's going to get after his team. But how about this little ability to put it on the deck? Something he's going to be forced to do, but the compliment deep. A little nylon tray and Connect. He does. Big time. Send it in. Steve, did you count down? If you did, we did.
So Kansas #1 in the top 10. We're still here, Bill.
Good to be here.
We didn't go anywhere. Kansas, Duke, Purdue, and then Michigan State. So you got a little Big Ten flavor right ahead of Michigan State in the preseason poll.
There are so many good teams this year. It's going to be a battle night in and night out. No question about it. Kansas later, Illinois. Another tough basketball team in this great conference.
Well, that's the back end of this doubleheader on Halloween weekend. That's a look we got a lot yesterday walking through.
Our producer Steve Shear wore that last night.
It took out some lasagna in that.
Been a great couple of days here to watch practice, see these two programs.
Watch some ball. We've seen Bigfoot on campus on Halloween weekend. Tyson Walker out of the timeout for Michigan State. And Sissoko snatches it out of there, and he's fouled.
Nothing easy, though. You see Tennessee so well schooled. The big thing the last couple of years has been the inability maybe to shoot the ball as well. They feel they've complemented, particularly with Gainey and Connect. You know the defense is going to be solid.
It'll be Sissoko at the line for the first time. And the first points for Michigan State.
He has worked hard on his game, this kid. He and Cooper have looked very good in practice. Nice combination at that center spot.
1 of 2 for Sissoko. And Connect reels it in for Tennessee.
Nice slip there by Connect. Good shooters know how to get free.
And Michigan State very aware of what he did at the mid-major level. Forced the give up, and the Gainey three drops in.
This kid is a confident rookie of the year. Last year, before transferring, nice step back.
Aiken short on it, Meshack away for the Vols. There's Gainey, and a quick fire goes through.
How about that? They do have some firepower. Great speed to get down the floor, too. Transition D, faulty.
You mentioned it, Bo. He was the freshman of the year in the Big South Conference. And that's a block on the illegal screen on Sissoko. Tennessee out 15-1 in East Lansing.
A truck is a tool, but a Ram is life. It's the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. Nice. Discover how Ram powers all the lives you live during Ram Power Days.
During Ram Power Days, get $4,000 retail cash allowance on most 2023 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss this great offer. See your local Ram dealer today.
It has always been a dream for me to design an engagement jewelry collection. Together, these rings are a perfect pair, bound together forever, just like a bride and her one true love. They are the most powerful symbol of love that exists.
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening to your stomach.
Did you see that?
Erleada is a prescription medicine used for the treatment of prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and still responds to a medical or surgical treatment that lowers testosterone. In a clinical study, Erleada was shown to help some men with prostate cancer live longer. Erleada is not for use in women. Use birth control during and for 3 months after treatment because Erleada can cause harm to or loss of an unborn baby. Erleada may cause serious side effects, including heart disease, stroke, or mini-stroke, which can lead to death, falls, fractures, seizure, and severe skin reactions that can be life-threatening or may lead to death. Call your doctor if you experience symptoms of a stroke. Stop taking Erleada and seek medical attention immediately if you develop a severe rash. Common side effects were fatigue, joint pain, rash, decreased appetite, weight loss, high blood pressure, hot flash, and diarrhea. Talk to your doctor about your medical history. Ask your doctor if Erleada is right for you.
Jordan Gainey with 8 points in a row into the timeout. Tennessee leads 15-1 early. Hey, please join Michigan State Athletics, Tennessee Athletics, and the Big Ten Network in supporting the Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Fund. It provides financial resources to support those affected by the devastating Maui wildfires. To donate, utilize the QR code on your screen or visit hawaiicommunityfoundation.org. So Michigan State bringing all that firepower back in the backcourt from last year's team that finished 21-13, good for 4th place in the Big Ten. They took that into the NCAA tournament for a 25th consecutive season. And then the season ended in New York at Madison Square Garden in the Sweet 16 to Kansas State in overtime. And the head coach, Tom Izzo, is nice enough to wear a mic for us. Coach, how you doing after the 15-1 start?
You might not want me mic'd right now, but to be honest with you, give Rick and his team credit. They're outplaying us in every aspect. I mean, that 6 turnovers in 4 minutes of the game, that's a big part of it. But I think their aggressiveness has been really good, and we didn't do that. This is not like us. They've made some big-time shots. Give them credit. We haven't gotten any shots because we keep turning the damn ball over.
It looks like they're speeding you up a little bit, Tom. I don't know if you can hear me. We'll get back to you when it calms down a little bit.
I can't hear as much because of the crowd, guys.
Tom, it looks like they're making you play faster on the offensive end in the half court.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well in the half court, and we're not moving the ball. Hopefully we'll start moving it now. There's been way too much dribbling, not enough movement, but give them credit. I think they're playing great defensively.
Is this what you want?
baseline out for Michigan State.
Hey, Tom, is this what you wanted from the timeout to go inside, use a little power game?
You know, guys, I'm sorry that's the crowd noise that I can't hear you, but you know, right now just a little more effort just got us a bucket and gets the ball back. So that's kind of what we got to do a better job of. Their effort was better than ours early. We got to get that back. Game's early.
Coach Izzo will get you back to work. Thank you.
Thank you.
So it was 15-1 at that first time out, and I thank Tom Izzo for still joining us, even though he was into his team there.
He's done a really good job, Cooper. All summer, the last couple of days, his footwork and patience in that low box could be a big-time contributor.
You walked away from practice yesterday, and you looked me in the eye and you said, I really like that, Cooper.
It's a nice combo right now.
Now Michigan State needs some stops and a battle on the boards with Cooper, and he got help from Walker as guard.
Yeah, that's one thing Tom wanted to do a better job on the defensive glass. They didn't do it in their last exhibition game.
And Michigan State played Hillsdale out of Michigan in the middle of this week. This is their last big ramp up before they start the season for real.
And once again, trying to establish inside. They couldn't get it to Malik.
Down to 5 to shoot for Hogard. And in and out. And an offensive board for Cooper. And he walked with it.
A nice contest, too. Jordan James, pretty impactful on both ends of the floor. Wherever Barnesy has coached, they have guarded.
Now Meshack coming back onto the floor for Tennessee. That's the thing for Tennessee that Rick Barnes talked about to us this morning. It's going to be a little bit challenging to play both Jordan James and Meshack together.
And DeLeon on the floor. They got a little bump on the other side here. A hold.
And it goes on Trey Holloman.
Yeah, Holloman. DeLeon, now, when talking to Rick about him, he played well on their tour. Once in a while, gets a little skitterish with decisions. But should contribute quite a bit during the course of this season.
And Tennessee was over in Italy on a foreign tour this summer, played a handful of games. Here's Meshack, who just checked back in.
Nice
connects. Knocks it down.
Nice kick, breakdown with the bounce. Get organized and connect.
And that's his best attribute, his outside shooting. Trying to get Connect to do a little bit more of that.
Nice effort, though.
And Fears off a little ball fake. The 3. And Hall short on it.
You're going to enjoy watching Fears. This kid is a talented, finds people, nice help. Holloman.
And Trey Holloman with the steal leading the break. And it ends up in Cooper's hands, but he's short on the bunny, but there is a whistle.
It may have slipped out of his hands a little. Nice penetration, make the defense step up. They are a quicker Michigan State team this year. They get up and down the floor. It's almost like the old days. They like to push, and if they don't have something, settle and run their offense.
It's good guards against good guards in this game, huh?
Oh, they are. You better protect that basketball. I'm impressed with Connect's dribbling ability, by the way, early. Looked like a catch-and-shoot kid on the tape I watched. Hold on.
They're going to get some athleticism into the game here against Rick Barnes.
Rick told me he watched him. They recruited him as well, of course, out of Atlanta. Some exciting ability in Carr's body.
Big ovation as Carr. 55 in white came in. Most Michigan State fans have seen it by now. The Michigan State Madness dunk that he had from the free throw line.
Incredible. And he's got a job now. He's got to stay connected.
DeLeon with
tough.
a little arm bar, and he gets to the rim.
Oh, he's quick, strong, and a confident offensive player. Nice steal again, Connect. He may settle for that early through nice cross.
And Fears gets it right back after he gave it away. It leaves it for Carr. Oh, man. That is what everybody came to see.
How about that? Waka not giving any ground either. To be or not to be right now. How about that? He will get them excited. again, that plant foot, the new rule, once that's established, you cannot pick up that charge as well. We're going to see a lot more excitement at the rim.
No, Bill, everybody got excited about Cohen Carr's free throw line dunk, but there was another one he had at MSU Madness.
Is that right?
Where he went under the legs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not just the one-trick long jump. It's everything.
I watch him with envy, I assure you. At the other ends of the game is what he's going to have to work in. A great program for that. Works on that jumper.
And missed the second. And Tennessee out to that fast start, went up 15-1 at the first time out.
They really showed big deep. You're going to have to slip it quickly against Michigan State. Look how high they show.
And DeLeon carried the basketball.
Is Allen Iverson in the house? I haven't seen that call in a while. Both teams, nothing comes easy, though. The whole profiles on that defensive end.
12 of the points off turnovers for Tennessee out to this 22-7 start. Here's Sissoko falling away.
And Awaka is a pretty good defender, rim protector, but nice job. Again, the improvement, the vast improvement by Sissoko on the offensive end in particular.
A little bit more barrel-chested than we saw a year ago for Sissoko. Back to East Lansing after this.
In Arby's opinion, the cheesesteak is perfect. And you don't mess with perfection. Arby's does. Arby's, we have the meats.
Hey, Brad, you know how Nationwide is more than an insurance company?
Oh, yeah. They're one of America's largest financial services companies.
Could we get that in a song like Business Life Retirement?
Or Nationwide's there to protect.
Maybe leave the songs to me.
But I'm the one with 3 Grammys.
I'm kind of the jingle guy.
Not sure I agree with that.
Well, I'm not sure I like your hat.
Well, it would never fit on you.
Wow.
Everyone has a different reason for choosing Unleaded 88. For Joyce, it's choice. For Dane, it's octane. For Bryce, it's price. And for Claire, well, it's cleaner air. Unleaded 88 costs less while providing great performance. And Unleaded 88 reduces toxic emissions. That helps everyone breathe easier. There are a lot of good reasons to choose Unleaded 88 because Unleaded 88 is engine smart, earth kind.
Look at that new titanium iPhone 15 Pro. Why don't I have one? You need to go to T-Mobile, where new and existing customers can get iPhone 15 Pro on them. I do need to switch to T-Mobile. You're very wise, Reflection Common. And you're very handsome, Real Common. You don't need hair. Yeah, hair is for suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us now and the freedom to upgrade every year.
Tonight, the exhibition hoops doubleheader continues when the Fighting Illini,
The throwdown for Coleman Hawkins,
face top-ranked Kansas. The excitement tips off tonight at 6 Eastern on the Big Ten Network.
I am a part of a community, a movement that inspires.
A network of diverse perspectives and experiences.
I am a part of something bigger than myself.
I am a part of empowering the next generation.
I am a part of positive change.
I am a part of a better tomorrow.
I am a Spartan.
Michigan State University.
Spartans will.
Jordan Gainey's 8 points leading Tennessee out to an early jump on number 4, Michigan State. Hey, tonight get news, highlights, and analysis on The Big Show at 8 Eastern on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. A couple of top 10 teams in the preseason in this game. Last season for Tennessee, they went 25-11, finished ranked number 20 in the country. In the NCAA tournament, they beat Louisiana out of the Sun Belt the first round, took out Duke in the second round, and then in the Sweet 16, the Cinderella, Florida Atlantic, knocked them out, also at Madison Square Garden, just like Michigan State, and their second weekend of the tournament. Back with Bill Raftery, Connor Onion. Expecting Rick Barnes to join us with his team out to this great start. Looking really fast, 22-9 in a loud environment. Coach Barnes, we had Coach Izzo on the earpiece. Too loud in here, though, so we got you on the headset. How's the hearing doing early?
Well, I didn't hear you guys. I like to start. I didn't like the last little bit. You know, we turned it over too much, but it's a long way to go, obviously. But both teams are playing hard, and we just got to keep doing what we need to do. But we can't turn the ball over.
Rick,
can't turn it over.
Rick, the offense looks a lot better with Connect and Gainey. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it really is. You know, he does a lot for us. He really does. But Jamal Meshack does a lot. His pace is what we're looking for. We need Freddie. When he came in the game, we slowed down a little bit. We need Freddie to keep pushing pace too. But again, the effort's been good. Connect has really done a good job. To be honest with you, he played harder during that segment than I've seen him play at any point in time in practice, which is a good thing, obviously. But again, the turnovers hurt us. That's what hurt us.
You know, Santi and Sakai, pretty good backcourt, I would think, to complement these guys when the season gets going.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. I told Sakai, that shoot around, and I said, if these guys can come out and play well today, you and Santi will make a great 8th and 9th man. And of course, he laughed at me and he said, yeah, that won't happen.
Well, in reality, Coach, how will this team look a little bit different than today when you do have those two guys back?
Well, I think it's just going to be our depth. The pace we're playing is what we want to play. You know, it's what we want to play. And, again, we didn't handle that coming out of a timeout up here. But the fact is, those guys would help us right now, I can tell you. Right now, they would settle us down a little bit. We've got 2 freshmen out there right now that this is their first time in any type of arena like this, and so I'm not surprised they're a little bit rattled right here, but we'll get settled back down.
Coach, thanks for doing this.
All right.
Rick Barnes, year number 9 at Tennessee. So Michigan State had them scrambled a little bit more than they did in the open. It was Tennessee 15-1 out of the gate in this game. And Tennessee playing with that speed you were talking about. Spears getting fouled.
He can get to the rim, though. Good at finding people off that bounce as well. And when you play a defensive team like this, puts a lot of pressure on their individual ability, and that's something that a luxury I think Michigan State has now, particularly with the incoming freshmen.
The benefit of having a guy like Fears, he's the assumed heir apparent at point guard. But he doesn't have to be the guy right away.
Well, anytime a coach says you compare it to Mateen Cleaves, and that puts a lot of pressure on you as a young guy. But in reading the various write-ups, he's loving playing against these experienced guards every day for Michigan State. He feels he's grown already.
All you got to do if you're compared to Mateen Cleaves is go win a title, right?
Yeah, that's all. And Tom wouldn't mind that at all.
Malik Hall coming back into the game. And Cohen Carr checks out. Michigan State tries to climb back from that opening 14-point hole.
Meshack's ability to handle takes the pressure off the guards as well. Nice job defensively on the wing on the curl. Meshack couldn't get it turned.
Late in the clock, Tennessee found themselves late in the clock in the half court a lot last year. The speed you were talking about makes it think maybe there will be less of that this year.
Well, I think they've got more offensive weapons, too. Guys that can beat you with the bounce and certainly cutting and getting free for 3 like this. How about his start, Gainey, huh?
Jordan Gainey, 11 points already for Tennessee. He had 8 in a row early. And part of that new look backcourt for Tennessee extends the lead out to 15. Here's Hall on the follow away.
Good defense. Forced that deep shot. You got a guard. Awaka did a good job. Old time religion with the weave here.
A good matchup here. Walker flailing back. And Gainey got space again.
How about that discard, though? Walker can't believe it.
14 points on a perfect shooting start for Gainey.
as their floppy set, single double to an open look. They got an offensive pin down for Sissoko. But Gainey, talk about an offensive threat. I mentioned this kid in the Big South, Rookie of the Year, a little step back, stick that hand out. What an addition.
Well, that foul went on Sissoko. That's why you hear the chant from the zone.
Right. They're in mid-season form.
There's the steal. Hogard gets it right back. And to the rim, plus a foul. Woo!
You know, we'll talk about the freshman, we'll talk about the backcourt, but this guy's the key. His strength is understanding the game, can take a whack and finish the deal. Why not? Pump him up.
I don't know if there's anybody more frustrated by that last foul call that went on Michigan State, too. It didn't go against Hogard. He was screaming up toward the rafters and then got the ball right back for the Spartans.
He is a tough kid, no question about it. And over the years, he and Tom have had a little set to here and there, but they're on the same page the last year and a half, I think.
Well, both guys are okay with it.
Yeah, no, it's willing to express it and understand and meet a common ground, basically.
Well, it's Hogard who checks Gainey, who's been the top scorer in this game so far.
Well, Connect's got a match. I think if they could pin down on him, he could elevate and get an easy look, particularly on Walker.
Well, that's that matchup. He gives it up to Adu, and short inside the paint.
Nice contest at the rim.
Well, finally a miss from Tennessee, and Michigan State with Hogard. And it's out of his hands to Cooper, and here comes Connect. In transition, Connect cradled it and got fouled.
Well, I'll tell you, he is a talent. He is a talent. Strong, great size, wonderful form on his jump shot, but the confidence to attack, and you're going to see a lot more of this year. People able to plant that foot. Nobody's going to step in.
Ref Rick Barnes was telling us about Dalton Connect this morning. And his offense, he's an NBA-ready player right now offensively. But if they can get him to guard, they think they can get him to the next level.
Well, that's the first thing he looks at, though, Rick. Got to contribute that end of the floor, help side, being alert, and communicating. %38 threes last year, averaged 20 points. He's a player.
Out in the big sky for Northern Colorado.
And pretty good speed there.
Walker pull up, knocks it down.
Nice screen by Cooper, and then the roll dragged.
Cooper's going to be asked to do more of that with Jackson Kohler out until Christmas. That's the timeline that Kohler's been given. And hands for Walker on the steal.
And Kohler's a guy that's really going to help, too. Excellent post moves.
And Cooper shoved by Adu.
Yeah, not a good foul either.
We'll send Michigan State to the 1-1.
Almost a silly one, that far from the basket. This is amazing at this time of year. The crowd, obviously, the level of play, the intensity.
You think people in East Lansing are ready for basketball season to be back? Man.
I think so. Well, I guess after yesterday's football game they are.
Oh, you had to go there, huh?
Well, you know, the fan base, they want to root for somebody.
No chance at the sweep, the basketball football sweep this weekend.
No.
Xavier Booker's getting ready to check in for Michigan State at the next dead ball.
Yeah, he's kept him on the side for a while. He'll be great looking lefty stroke. Great addition. Tough shot.
And Josiah Jordan James got fouled. Holloman hit him.
He's a confident player. Can make some threes. Been around. Understands Rick and the philosophy. Most teams have that toughness, that innate ability to reach back, defend. Mental outlook on the defensive end is extraordinary. You know, by the way, I think the audio was fine with Tom Izzo. He just didn't like working with us.
At 15-1, that's tough timing.
Yeah, it was not good.
I would have liked to have the mic on him in the huddle.
6 turnovers, right?
Yeah.
What a bad timing.
If we could have rolled that audio back, maybe 2 minutes before that.
Well, let him get back in the game.
We'll get him again in the second half.
Hopefully.
Ahead of the under-8 timeout, Michigan State chasing 15 in this exhibition.
Very tough team to come back on, too, because of things like this. Jump the passing lane, cause the turnover.
Well, Michigan State, they averaged 10 turnovers last year. They already have 10 in this exhibition. Tennessee out flying in East Lansing.
Marathon knows that fans are the true co-pilot of any team. Through the good and the bad, you support your team through every season. So for every grill master, all-star athlete, and face paint fixer, know that Marathon is here to keep you and your team fueled on and off the field. Wherever the game takes you, Marathon is by your side because we're driven together.
Wow, you really made our dreams come true.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve.
Guess that's what American Family Insurance is for. He's the wise twin.
Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto with American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Treating schizophrenia without a daily pill may seem impossible. But what if there was a path to treatment just twice a year? It's time for Invega Hafyera, the only long-acting injection that helps continuously control schizophrenia symptoms for up to 6 months with 1 dose. Before starting, you must be adequately treated with a similar shorter-term injection for at least 4 months. Invega Hafyera is not for everyone. Elderly dementia patients have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these can become permanent, or if you have a high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion. Other risks include increased cholesterol, weight gain, heart rate, and high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. These are not all the serious side effects. Invega Hafyera. Imagine what's ahead when you leave schizophrenia pills behind.
Number 9, Tennessee by 15 late in the first half. Big Ten Plus delivers thousands of non-televised live events, access to next day on-demand replays, multi-view to watch up to 4 games at once, and a 24/7 Michigan State channel. There's no plus like home. Subscribe and stream for as low as $9.95 a month at BigTenPlus.com. Now let's go inside the huddle with Tom Izzo.
10 turnovers, guys, is the difference in the game. They've hit some shots, give them credit. They've made some good shots. We have not been great defensively, but 10 turnovers, we don't even get a chance to do it.
So the 10 turnovers for Michigan State has them down by 15 points. They averaged 10 turnovers per game last year, so Tennessee has them sped up.
Well, Sissoko's got 4 of them, so they got to get control, maybe keep him out of the play a little bit, or only around the hoop, give him the ball.
Connor Onion, Bill Raftery, Malik Hall joining us on the Michigan State bench. How did you receive that message from Coach Izzo on that last time out, Malik?
Hey, we just got to play harder. It's plain and simple. We got to stop turning the ball over. We got to play harder.
Hey, Malik, they went to you a couple of times in the box. You think you'll go back to that?
Oh, for sure. No question. No question. It starts down there. Once I get down there, I got to bump and bang, and I got to make some things happen for my team.
But also, you're not getting any opportunities in transition either. Not enough stops and maybe defensive rebound and get runouts. Would you agree?
Yeah, they're making too many baskets. We're allowing some shots. They made some good shots. Clap our hands for them. But we got to get the ball in transition. That's our main goal. Defend, rebound, and run. That's how it starts with us.
Malik, we see Xavier Booker on the floor for the first time in this game. What have your impressions been of your freshman teammate?
I love Xavier. I want nothing but the best for him. We push him every day. We're trying to get him to be the best that he can be. I think he has tremendous potential, and I'm really excited to see what happens in his career.
The defense of Tennessee has been very tough. Haven't you agreed? Maybe screening and slipping might come into effect a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we knew coming to this game that they were going to be physical with us. So we're making our adjustments now, and we're gonna change some things and make sure that we're ready for it moving forward.
Good to see you back healthy, by the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Malik, thank you.
Of course. Thank you, guys.
A little history there. Live player on the bench mid-game. It's never happened before.
Only Steve Shear, and that'll get you going a little bit.
Tyson Walker.
He's got some range. Drag that D, opens up some cutting areas.
One of the stars of March coming back, even after he went through senior day last year.
Here's where they go to defensively. Be a little more aggressive after that time. They got a mismatch in the box.
They got Walker on Adu.
Yeah.
A guard against the big man.
They still do. Maybe he can get some offensive rebound.
Connects and
Walker
with the block out.
How about that? Sticking his guy.
And here comes Michigan State speeding in transition with Akins. And a timeout for Tennessee. If there's one place in the country that appreciates a little man boxing out a 6'11" guy, it's right here in East Lansing.
Wasn't that impressive? No question about it, but right here, just sticking it in there. Nice early offense, big time attack to the rim, adjustment and their ability to make some deep shots. Certainly going to help their offensive scheme as well. And all of a sudden, tougher on the defensive end. That's their mantra. And obviously, the ability to force a tough shot in the check out and a run out. They would like to run more this year. And in the exhibition game, I thought they were quicker as a team. They've started to show it the last minute or so.
We went over 80 points in that game, Michigan State did.
Right. They can ring the bell. Enough options. And nobody can get tired on this team. They're so deep.
So much for your shutout, Raph.
Yeah. My scouting report never worked when it counted either. Well, full court pressure now. Xavier, the 5-man to protect the rim. Nice denial here.
He's on the baseline, out of bounds. Well, we've been talking a lot in the preseason about his dunking ability, but you think he's going to turn into a really good defender.
That's the one thing they were working, and he's better in 2 days. I've seen him do some good things, communicating more. Estrella on the floor can give him some inside punch now for Tennessee. He's got a little jump hook game. Red-shirted him.
Tennessee at one point had made 9 field goals in a row.
Nice pass.
And that snaps a drought of 4 minutes.
Well, when they're active like that, they can slip and get a hole.
Cohen Carr on the take, and he's blocked. Estrella.
And the right spot. Committed a little bit early on this one. Got to respect that inside D.
Well, one of the biggest and most pleasant surprises for Rick Barnes in Tennessee in the preseason has been J.P. Estrella, coming out of Maine. First player ever going Maine to Knoxville to play basketball.
Good kick out. He's got a nice stroke.
And he drills it. Xavier Booker.
The X-Man.
Lee Call said he liked him.
Yeah.
Crowd's going to like him too.
Absolutely. Nice denial in the box by Carr.
And Booker away with it. Fears up ahead. Leaves for Walker. And short on the 3.
I like about Connect, he can rebound and bring it up. And the guards can fill the lane. And fill the basket too, Gainey.
Gainey finally misses. 14 points in his first half.
He's not afraid. He is not afraid, I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't be either after 14 to start.
Goodness.
Drive and kick Fears. Michigan State drills it with Akins.
We got a game right now. Now it's fun.
Dillion, tough take. Estrella tapped away Carr. And a second chance for Gainey.
So that's what De Leon does that I think upsets Rick. Got to be wise in your shot selection.
Late
nice
block.
cut. Down to 5.
And connects.
Goodness. Boy, does that open up things.
Gainey and Connect have a combined 28 points, Rap.
2 add-ons. Not complimentary.
Well, both transferring from the mid-major level. Now high major stars.
You're going to see a lot more of that.
Akins was feeling good after his 3.
Well, not a good pass here by Adu.
And Fears in there to rake it away. Walker.
Nice pass.
For Booker trying to slam on Adu. And a whistle on Fears.
Fears, right. Really a good non-call at the rim, though. X-Men exposed the left dunk. Keep it in 2 hands, make a little body adjustment. Whew. Pretty enjoyable watching this, but how about the ability to run out and finish? I just love the non-call. And right away defensively, how about that? Dribble drive, kick it back, book it, X-Men. A little nylon by the southpaw. And that's what Fears can do. Break the D down, great perimeter passing. And why not when you're on a roll? Connect with the right guy. And beautiful form and stroke.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from the Sonic Cheeseburger, Chicken Sandwich, or Foot-Long Chili Cheese Coney. Any 2 for $7. Because that friend that says they only want 1 bite never just wants 1 bite. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
It's out there. It's in us. From every corner. In your backyard. In our home court. From every Big Ten school. In your hearts. In our homes. If you look for it, it's impossible not to see it. If you live for it, it's impossible not to love it. It's a big nation. It's the Big Ten Network. This is big.
Rally House, shop every team in town. College and pro, come on, it's time to go.
Big Ten fans, shop Rally House for the best selection of Big Ten team gear. From the newest arrivals to the most popular styles, there's gear for every fan at Rally House.
Jerseys, headwear, fit for a win. Shop the latest styles in the Big Ten. Rally House, it's your city, it's your house, it's the Rally House.
Shop in-store and online at rallyhouse.com.
Shop now and wrap later. With up to 25% off store-wide at Zales. The more you buy, the more you save. Book an appointment with a jewelry expert now at Zales.
10-point lead for Tennessee late in the first half. Connor Onion with Bill Raftery. The head coaches in this game both going to Final Fours in their time as head coaches. As assistants, they had some Big Ten ties. Rick Barnes was at Ohio State.
It's unbelievable, huh? They look like choir boys.
They sure do. It's a great tie for Tom Izzo.
Very much. He probably still has it.
83 to 95 for Judd Heathcote, and then 95 when he took over. That was in Maui, his debut. And they're both with us. Guys, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I mean, I've been listening to Tom most of the game. He's doing a good job down there.
What do you like about his team, Rick?
What I've always loved about his teams, they play hard, they're relentless, they don't let the score fade. It's a long way to go. And I told him, I said, you don't think these guys are going to keep turning the heat up, you're kidding yourself. And they've done that. They've turned us over. But both teams played hard. And, again, but I just love what Tom has always done.
Tom, are you surprised about their offensive ability today?
No, you know, he told me those 2 guards that he got in are going to be good players, and both of them have done well. Gainey and Connect have really played well, but he's turned us over so much we didn't even get shots the first 6 minutes. So you know, we don't both have great respect for each other's team, but I really like his team. He's got size at those guards. I don't have size at the guards, but they're both playing hard, and we both kind of made some mistakes. They've turned it over too much. I'm sure Rick's not happy about that. Are you, Rick?
Well, I am, because you know what? I just keep thinking if we can get the other two guys back and where we can sustain it too. You know, we came out obviously pretty jacked up and made some shots, and we did guard. And Tom, I told him that's the hardest I've ever seen Dalton Connect play defense. Which, you know, but again, I think we both have a chance to have good years because I know we're both going to get our guys better.
Hey, who made the decision that you guys were going to dress similar today?
Tom. You know, that's what I love about Tom Izzo. You know, he's all about people. He's all about doing the right thing, and it was his idea to take care of Maui, and I appreciate him, and because I know that where his heart is, and he's been there a lot. I've been there a lot, and it's sad what went on there, but the fact is, there are fans here. What can you say for their fans doing this for Maui? And Tom, I appreciate it, brother.
Well, I appreciate you, Rick. Your team is playing hard. I think it's going to be a hell of a game if we don't quit turning it over. If we turn it over much more, we might not get 20 shots up in this game. So
I'm with you. We can stop now if you want to. I know one thing. If we were in practice, I'd be going ballistic right now. I can tell you that.
Well, both of you guys are a credit to the profession, and thanks for what you do for mankind. I know the people of Maui will really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Coach Izzo, Coach Barnes at the same time. Going back to Big Ten roots in the assistant days for Rick Barnes.
Ohio State, sure. He's been around a while. Worked with some good people.
Not lip service when we talked both at shoot around how much they respect each other either.
No question. There's the horns look and a little bit of a force. Waka comes up empty.
Here's Carr sweeping in and up high. Woo! That guy can electrify a building. Carr.
He can just blow by people and take you with him.
Connect late in the clock. And Hogard whisks it away from Michigan State.
That looked like a fatigue jumper. And it didn't have his legs. Oh, this is what they want, I think. Get Hall involved a little bit more. Use that speed and strength. But speaking of speed and electrifying hops, there'll be some excitement here. What impresses me the most is how he can linger between floors. He just can levitate. Amazing.
That's a finger roll for most guys.
No question. And Rick was upset because they didn't make a stand at that foul line, make him turn once.
Well, Malik Hall at the free throw line with the closest this game has been since it was 7-0 Tennessee. So Carr playing into his name. He can jump over cars.
How about this? Steve Shear always ready. That is impressive. Nowadays, these kids can afford cars like that too.
So that supports fellow students who started their own clothing line, 444s, and that's a block. Walker called for it with this game trimmed to 6.
I love how he got after him. Meshack, a little taller, maybe not as efficient with the dribble. I think it's the right call, but pretty good effort.
It's not too early in the season to start debating block charge calls.
Not at all. He's a little bit frustrated.
Walker with Meshack at the line. Off camera here. Walker went past Tom Izzo, and Tom Izzo went down and grabbed him, had a few more words with him.
Oh, okay. I see him down there still talking.
Yeah. That looked like a settle down conversation.
Yeah. He's back seated. You know, coaches talk about toughness. I think these two teams personify that.
Well, Waka got called for the foul going over the back. So that'll march Malik Hall back down to shooting the bonus for Michigan State.
Yeah, pretty solid comeback by Michigan State, though, don't you think? Shows their depth.
Well, it could have been buried at 15-1, 22-9 at one point.
Nothing comes easy on offense for either team. Real struggle is the capabilities on the defensive end.
I think we're both surprised to see this game close to the 40s before halftime.
Wide open for these two.
Yep. 7 in a row for the Spartans, back within 4.
Where are you going?
And Meshack did hit the rim, so it resets the clock. Down to 10 on the clock, Meshack against Carr.
This is where you got to really communicate now. Nice little slide.
3 on the clock for Meshack. And had to force it. Carr with the rebound. They were down 17-1. Hogard couldn't make it 2. And it's baseline out. We're going Tennessee's way.
They're changing it.
Yep.
Really a good shot, too. Hogard's got to knock that baby down. Nice, easy. I think they got it right.
So extra possession for Michigan State. They can get it to 1 possession on this 23-9 run.
It's really
almost 9 minutes.
It's really never come side to side very often for both teams.
Carr reached in, left it short. Tennessee back on the gas with Meshack and all the way to the rim. That's an offensive foul. Cooper.
Now this is where the rule, did he plant the foot first? Was the defense set? Tell you what, I think he planted the foot and he was still sliding. I agree with Rick on that call. But it's the first game for officials as well.
Tonis, when in doubt, you call a block, right?
Yeah.
Doubt went to the charge.
That's what they say.
Did you believe it? That's the question.
No, I don't.
The toughness play from Cooper as Michigan State move back in the half court with Hall on the full away. 2-point game.
They ran something, too. They have not run things, and they haven't run them efficiently.
And Michigan State will get a chance to get it back. 3-second difference, game and shot clock.
Don't shoot too early.
Cooper. Back in the post for Adu. 8 on the timer. Working on Hall. And that slides off. And we've got a foul on this end. We'll go against the Spartans.
On the balls. On the contest, I think, on the shot. But the physicality at the rim, if you don't stick somebody, they're going to put you in the hoop. I guess they got him on the follow through, though, got a piece of it. Oh, that's that discard on the other side.
And so it sends Adu to the line. We've seen that physicality we expected. Maybe a little more speed than we expected, though, right?
Both teams very impressive getting up and down the floor. 75% free throw shooter, too, Adu.
All right, last chance for Michigan State before the half. And Hogard to the rim, short. A second left, connects. That will count, but it's off.
He's got range.
He does. He showed it with 14 first-half points for Tennessee. With Michigan State digging out of that early 17-1 hole to get it to 3 at halftime. Final 4 contenders in the preseason to benefit the Maui Strong Funds in a 3-point game from the Breslin Center. Rocking already a week before college basketball starts.
All right, guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tomorrow on Fox, the Fall Classic continues. Corbin Carroll and the Diamondbacks take on Adolis Garcia and the Rangers. Game 3 of the World Series, tomorrow at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong. What do you call a guy in face paint that can't get the game? A clown.
Sorry, what app was it again? No, just give me a second.
Amateurs.
Oh! Sorry, everybody.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game. So you never have to compromise on game day.
Was that necessary?
I was just illustrating a point.
Visit DirecTV.com for up to a $400 reward card.
Okay.
Thousands of non-televised live events. Next day on-demand game replays. Multiview to watch up to 4 games at once. And your favorite school 24/7 channel. There's no plus like home. Download Big Ten Plus and subscribe today.
How's the succession plan going? Smooth, thanks to you. Dad ran a pretty tight ship.
And taught us to do the same. Best thing he did was bring Old National on board.
I'm just glad I could be there for your dad, and now for you guys. There is so much I want to ask him right now, but I know that's not possible. He's playing 18 today.
Yeah, he's teeing off right now, actually.
Boom.
Old National Wealth Management, where relationships and results matter. Old National. Get old.
A lot of excitement in East Lansing over the athleticism of the freshman Cone Carr, although it's Tyson Walker here hitting the jumper, and he's got 5 points in the first half. Michigan State trailing 40-37. Dave Revson, Rafael Davis with you. This is a game, though, Rafael, that Michigan State trailed by 18. They made a really good run here to get back at Tennessee. What has stood out to you so far here in the first half?
That first 10 minutes just wasn't Michigan State basketball. They didn't defend, they didn't rebound, they didn't get out in transition. And those are their 3 staples. You think about the first 10 minutes, they give up 30 points. And then that next 10 minutes, they give up 10 points. Tennessee doesn't score in the final 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Their defense picked it up. Their offense started to get out in transition. But that first 10 minutes was just bad basketball for the Spartans.
It was. The turnovers really pretty staggering. Again, you're playing Tennessee. This was the most efficient defensive team in the country last year, so you understand it's going to be maybe a little bit of a struggle in the half court. Were you surprised that Michigan State wasn't better defensively, or do you think it was just a function? First of all, both the transfers from Tennessee are really good. Gainey and Connected played extremely well. But is it a function, do you think, of Tennessee just making shots, making contested shots, or was there something you'd like to see more out of from Michigan State on that
I think
end?
it's a little bit of both, because Tennessee, they made some tough ones. Rainey made a couple good ones with hand right in his face, but a little bit of it was the effort. Michigan State just didn't match the intensity. They didn't match the physicality of the game that Tennessee came at it right after them. They came out and just punched them right in the mouth. And sometimes you can have a play in the locker room, you have a pregame speech, and the team come out and they just hit you right away. When you don't respond, you get down 17-1.
That is what happened to Michigan State. Give them a ton of credit, though. They've come back, and they have done it with some success on the defensive end. Tennessee just one of its last 10 from the field. They're still shooting 52%.
That's crazy.
They're one of the last 10. They were well over 80%. About halfway through the first half. A really impressive offensive performance from Rick Barnes' team. Hey, this is a game 1 of 2 today. Brad Underwood and the Illini getting set to welcome Bill Self back to Champaign. Get you set for that one as we continue here on our halftime.
Marathon knows that fans are the true co-pilot of any team. Through the good and the bad, you support your team through every season. So for every grill master, all-star athlete, and face paint fixer, know that Marathon is here to keep you and your team fueled on and off the field. Wherever the game takes you, Marathon is by your side because we're driven together.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can dramatically relieve RA and PSA symptoms, including fatigue for some. It can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Outback's Steak and Mate combos are becoming as popular as our bloomin' onion. Just look at all these new limited time combos, like steak and hot honey chicken or filet and snow crab. Mate, these bonds and new combos start at just $16.99 for a limited time, only at Outback Steakhouse.
Greatness starts with a strong tradition, powered by a fierce work ethic, a spirit of remarkable innovation, and unmatched leadership that spans generations. Find your greatness in a Ford F-Series truck, America's best-selling trucks, 46 years straight. Now get 3.9% for 60 months, plus $22.50 bonus cash, plus $1,000 trade assist on a 2023 F-150. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Did you know that over 700 kids enter the foster care system every day?
700?
700.
Just talking about foster care can help foster care.
Okay, let's try this.
Donate your small talk.
Our Exhibition Hoops doubleheader benefiting the Maui Strong Fund continues next. Number 25 Illinois hosting top-ranked Kansas as soon as Tennessee and Michigan State are over here on the Big Ten Network, as well as the Fox Sports app. And this is, first of all, you welcome the number one team in the nation. It's the first time Kansas has ever played in Champaign. You get the return of Bill Self, who coached 3 years at Illinois, won at least 25 games every year. Hunter Dickinson transferring from Michigan. Yes, a fan favorite throughout the Big Ten. There are a lot of storylines here. And then the excitement that I think surrounds Illinois, the return of Terrence Shannon and Coleman Hawkins. They went into the portal, got some good players. What are you most interested in seeing here?
It's four things I'm looking at in this game. First thing being the shot selection. Talked to Coach Brad Underwood this offseason. Last year, Illinois shot around 42% of their field goals from three. He would like that number to be around 33, 32%. And then the defense and the rebounding. How do they defend Hunter Dickinson with Coleman Hawkins? Do they bring in Dane Danger a little early? And then can they flip that matchup? Because Hunter's going to have to guard Coleman. Can Coleman make good shots? Can he break them down from perimeter and get into the lane and make plays? And then they're going to have to hit the glass. Because Hunter Dickinson, he's coming. And those athletes, they're coming for the offensive rebounds.
Interested in the point guard situation as well for Illinois. It does not feel like a roster that has a true point. We saw them play Ottawa of Kansas, and you talked about the three-point shots. They shot 42 threes, and I just wonder whether that concerns Brad Underwood a little bit. Maybe part of it is the level of competition, and when you're in a game like this, perhaps take better shots.
Right, and I think this is a big one, especially for Ty Rodgers going against DeJuan Harris Jr. Ty Rodgers being 6'7", 220. He has 5 inches on him, 50 pounds on him, and you'll be able to see that defensive, if he can bother him a little bit on the defensive end.
And again, Ty Rodgers was the starting point in that game against Ottawa. He started for them on their European trip as well at that spot. Not an outside shooter, and I think that's the thing you give up, but you get a ton of size and a guy who, as you say, can take you down on the blocks as well. So that game coming up as soon as this one is over. How about Cone Carr? We were talking about his athleticism. He showed it off with his lone hoop of the first half of Michigan State, down 3.
If you're making a to-do list today, make it easy on yourself. Just write down Reese's, then write down eat them. And then you're kind of done for the day.
Half. 1 and 2. 2 and 4. Half of Black Americans don't have enough savings to retire. So let's retire inequality. Let's step forward together and let's rise together because dignity, security, retirement is for all.
Shop now and wrap later. With up to 25% off store-wide at Zales. The more you buy, the more you save. Book an appointment with a jewelry expert now at Zales.
Look at that new titanium iPhone 15 Pro. Why don't I have one? You need to go to T-Mobile, where new and existing customers can get iPhone 15 Pro on them. I do need to switch to T-Mobile. You're very wise, Reflection Comet. And you're very handsome, Real Comet. You don't need hair. Yeah, hair is for suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us now and the freedom to upgrade every year.
Who knows how to do more with less nasal polyps? Nose is no, thanks to Dupixent, the add-on treatment that shrinks nasal polyps and is an alternative to surgery. Nose is no about breathing better with less congestion, about the chance to improve smell in as little as 3 days, which means you can get your nose into more things, more often, and do more of the things you love. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems or joint aches and pain, and if you have a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop steroid or asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Keep your nose happy. Do more and breathe better with less nasal polyps. Talk to your doctor about Dupixent.
Tennessee leading Michigan State at the half. Jonas Aidoo hitting his lone three-pointer. 40-37. Second half coming up with Connor and Raph next.
For breakfast, you want something simple and tasty. Like, wait, how does Taco Bell not have a breakfast taco already?
I mean, you're Taco Bell. It's in the name. You've thought to put a burrito inside a quesadilla, but you don't have a breakfast taco? You have all the ingredients. Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, savory sausage.
I don't normally agree with Pete, but he's right.
That's things, Rhonda, but thank you. The all-new toasted breakfast taco. Simple and tasty. I did that. I made that happen.
I wish everyone could have a Kyle to give them the same expert advice from the stores while buying online at discounttire.com.
They can. Our Treadwell Tire Guide finds the perfect tire for everyone based on their driving habits.
It's like a Digi-Kyle.
Or just Treadwell.
Cyber Kyle. Robo Kyle. Kyle GPT.
That's pretty good. Get your best match in 1 minute or less with Treadwell.
Let's get you taken care of. We are in Croatia. It is beautiful.
Obviously, you don't see this kind of stuff in Iowa.
You could stay here all day, right?
Big Ten champ!
Not gonna lie, we're all here to see Caleb Clark.
Good, nice. Visit Croatia because it's beautiful.
These trips and making memories, this is what they're going to remember.
The Big Trip, presented by DirecTV, Monday on the Big Ten Network.
Travel, there is nothing like it.
Dancing is my passion.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
I was constantly itching.
Whatever I was doing.
Now, I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so adults can have long-lasting, clearer skin and fast itch relief. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a powerful thing.
Ask your eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal your skin from within.
This exhibition game is being played to support the Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Funds. At the half, Tennessee by 3. Moments ago, Tom Izzo in the Michigan State locker room.
There are enough turnovers in there to start a bakery. All right? They got 14, we got 11. So the only reason we got back in it is because we played hard. Trey Holloman was one of the best to start that off. Trey Holloman got everything going. Now, the other problem, we're missing free throws. Okay? So we turned the ball over. At one time, we had 11 turnovers in 9.5 minutes. So we didn't get any shots.
Well, we're calling this a double order today, right? Welcome back courtside. Connor Onion, Bill Raftery. A gift from my family. Here's the double order.
Nice to be with the real Onion.
That's right. They thank you for naming me. Appreciate it. Well, hey, first half thoughts. What do you got?
Well, how about the vaudeville comment there? The turnovers, a bakery. My goodness, a little humor for the coach, but impressive. Defensively, I think they both played solid, but offensively, I think they both were in a hurry in their half-court action.
Yeah, and it was a hot start for Tennessee, 17-1, but then Michigan State made it a three-point game by the break.
He mentioned Holloway. I think their defense picked up. Gainey and Connect were terrific. 29 points between them. Are you going to bring those onions home?
No, they're for you. They're for you. The family is dying to know, what is your favorite type of onion?
Vidalia.
Vidalia?
Yeah, very...
my nickname.
High end. Exactly, that's your hometown.
That's right, Vidalia, Illinois.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you after watching you grow in this industry.
Well, here we go, second half. Tennessee and Michigan State, both in the top 10, could be in the Final Four. When we get to March.
You can make those.
There you go, Josiah Jordan-James with a good start for the Vols.
And how about Connect? Drags the D, makes the good decision, and then the drill.
It was Connect and Gainey out of the gate hot. They combined for 29 points in that first half.
And Connect with good D on Akins, too. Not easy.
Hoggard on the give up. Here's Walker with 10 on the clock. Sweeps in.
Hit, jeez.
And it got hit, playing through it. Sissoko gets fouled.
Meshack with the grab, but a little frustrated. Walker on that drive.
Walker thought foul. Sounds like you thought foul.
Yeah, I did. And, he's been a little bit frustrated. Things aren't going his way. Just be patient. Compliment the D by making good decisions. Maybe struggled with the turnovers. That's part of the dilemma for them. He's got to be stronger with the ball, particularly in that low post where guys grappling.
We talked about the vaudeville comment from Tom Izzo at halftime. Part of that speech was right here at the free throw line.
Yeah, that was the other thing that they struggled at. He's improved, no question about it. A little full court pressure, stimulate speed of play or turnover.
Gainey, the top scorer, gets Walker checking in for Michigan State.
Side scissor opens it up. This
and
kid
connects.
And what a great set, though. Grander action. Good turn the corner. Use of the bounce.
Not just a shooter, that guy.
No.
Dalton Connect, 20 points per game at Northern Colorado last year.
And he'll be lighting up that building down there in Knoxville. Good strength.
Hoggard, the big-bodied guard.
Oh, he is tough. The physicality.
And he's dropped weight.
Yeah. Trim, but solid.
And dropped about 15 pounds from the A.J. Hoggard we saw last year, and he's in on the bump.
And that will be looked at in the film room. He was a little late, didn't jump to the ball, didn't beat the guy to the box. Paid for it.
This was Connect.
Yeah, that's a little scissor play. Full head of steam, turn the corner.
And full compliment as an offensive player. Rick Barnes saying that he's NBA ready down on that end. James for three. And an out.
Good look, though.
And Michigan State gets it back. That was agonizingly close for James. I don't know how that didn't swirl down.
Yeah, he's got a nice looking stroke.
Michigan State trailed 17-1. Came back to cut it to 3 at halftime, and it's game on.
A nice little set that time, little pin down. Pin and a repin. Closest it's been since we started, Raf. Beautiful little set, though. I thought they might calm down on both ends and run some action. Just like this. Nice, easy look, a little turn. Hope they do. Nice cut.
Gainey on the back door and finishes again.
He knows how to play, this kid. It's in the genes, huh?
I think Dad's happy to have him home in Knoxville.
Oh, I'm sure. Defensive coordinator. He's up at Marquette as well.
Dad Justin, the associate head coach to Rick Barnes on this Tennessee staff. And a foul off ball on Tennessee.
Yeah, Meshack with the grab. It's just a nice little screen. First a little shuffle cut to the box, then a pin down, and get them organized. There's a little back cut, step and go. Little lingerie on the deck.
Cooper gets stripped. Here comes Tennessee in a 3-on-1 with Connects adjusting, but can't finish on the pass. And Michigan State ties it up. Arrow is with the Spartans.
Just a little late on that delivery on the pass. Boy, Connect can get up and down the floor, too.
So Meshack picked up his 5th foul, and that's why the fans were saying he should have fouled out.
Right.
PA just piped in and said, we changed the rules about 5 minutes before.
We used to call that the John Thompson rule. The one year the Big East had 6 fouls, and they had so much talent. And nobody fouled out for Georgetown.
But never a year where there's been an infinity foul limit, right?
No. We could use one.
We're going to call that the Jemai Meshack rule now.
He's a tough kid, isn't he?
He is.
Good defender. They're one of their favorite plays, little screen and a dribble handoff for a good, clean look. Walker empty.
And Tennessee worked fast in that first half. Here's James quick again, and he's fouled.
That's experience. Just knew he could get that shoulder down nice and low, grab the hip, turn the corner, and get a chance for 2.
Josiah Jordan-James to the foul line. He's a guy, Raph, that tested the NBA waters, returned.
Right.
Big get back for the Vols.
Love his game, really. Stretches the D with that beautiful stroke of his. You see he could turn the legs there on that corner. Pretty good speed.
Holloman back in before the second. Josiah Jordan-James working on 7 points in this game.
He had some big games last year. Double-double against Auburn. Played well against Kentucky.
Him coming back makes them a national title contender. He's a big part of the reason why they're number 9 in the preseason.
Nice regaining position by Gainey. Again,
Meshack. The handoff. And Meshack gets discarded in the backcourt.
They got numbers here for a good, clean look, and he's got a stroke. Doesn't come up, comes up empty, Akins.
And Meshack in this exhibition playing through the 5 fouls. You can't call it foul trouble because there is no DQ.
It's one of the favorite plays in the country. Dribble drive, weak side, doesn't cover. Nice, fine. Connect, doing a terrific job.
I think Meshack's going to get booed every time he touches the ball now.
He'll end up with 7 or 8 by the end of the game, right?
Well, those were his first.
Nice hands. They do. Give it up.
Gainey does give it up, and Meshack on the flush.
I love the feel for the game. They don't get back, though.
And Akins pays it right back.
Wow. A breakdown. Not real good communication defensively by the Vols. He's got the size and the bulk advantage. Nice hands. Good job by Walker.
Cooper, the one that comes away with it. After Akins just clawed away at this Tennessee lead. Akins turns the corner, gets blocked. Meshack.
He's all over defensively. Look at this handle.
Connect way up high.
Leave the chandeliers. Just not a pretty stroke. Whoa. I think Rick's got to overlook some defensive flaws with that young man. Don't get too upset, right? How about this handle? A little lingerie lingering. And he's slancing. Boy, beat you in, beat you out, beat you with the bounce. Bang! Big time finish. Woo. What a transfer.
Some people just know that's not gonna fit. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
That's not gonna fit.
What's that?
You need another 4 inches.
Do you work here?
No, I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana.
She's a human measuring tape, and she knows Allstate is the right fit for her.
It's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit.
What?
Steven.
Some people just know.
Well played. Well played, my friend.
Those are the people who know you're in good hands with Allstate.
Old Trapper beef. One upping.
I'm a big Old Trapper fan. Not bigger than me. I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
What about the clear bag?
That shows you exactly what you're getting.
Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef? The official beef jerky of the Big Ten.
Will you sign my bag and my tattoo?
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Right here.
3, 2, 1.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services by Attorney Trade Days. Attention all business owners. Did you own a business with 4 or more full-time W-2 employees between October 2020 and September 2021? If so, you may be entitled up to $26,000 per employee as part of the CARES Act. Don't miss out on your opportunity for compensation. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 800-840-1467.
Tennessee by 10, early second half. Coming up, the doubleheader benefiting the Maui Strong Fund continues. The 25th ranked Fighting Illini against number 1 Kansas. Bill Self back in Champaign. That's coming up at 6 Eastern, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Bill Raftery, Connor Onion, Rick Barnes, and Tennessee leading by 10 behind Dalton Connect. 18 points, including an emphatic flush plus a foul before the timeout.
They've got a definite asset on that offensive end, and during the course of the year, this kid's going to learn all about defense as well. He's going to be a well-rounded performer.
He'll go to the free throw line for one more after he is up at the chandelier.
Ooh, was he? Got some strength. Good handle as well.
Talking about me?
Coach Barnes is back with us on the Tennessee bench. Coach, we were talking about it after that connect dunk. Maybe willing to overlook some of the things on defense if he's making plays like that?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about that. I thought about my days at Lenore Ryan. It brought back so many memories of me flying through there. That was a heck of a play, but I tell you, he has impressed me today with his defense. I tell you, offensively, I'm really not surprised by what he does do there, but his defense is really what he's about. And he can handle the ball. You watch him right here. He's a player.
He is.
You know, that's a shot. You can count that one. I mean, now those are the ones that he normally makes at a high percentage. But again, right there, he's got to be better. Got to be better. He's got to square up. He's got to square up and make a vertical play there. But
did you expect maybe with the lights on that he might be like that? Some guys are. I'm sure you've had guys in your career.
Yeah, Bill, only a few, to be honest with you. But you know what? I don't know what I expected from any of these guys today, other than some of the freshmen have been a little bit nervous, which you would expect. But I'm happy with them. And again, we're playing a good team. And Tom, I mean, we'll have a lot to talk about after the game. We both will. And And both teams, I think, are really trying to play hard. This is great for both teams. I told you last night we ought to be doing more of this in the preseason. Guys, we get more out of this when we do a week of practice. And so, but I am surprised about a couple of our guys. And but I want to see Cade Phillips right here. I want to see what he can do right here because he's been a really good guy in practice to see how he responds right here.
Coach, you said you and Coach Izzo probably spent some time together after the game. What do you think that conversation will involve?
Well, one thing I can tell you right now, both of our teams don't normally turn the ball over. We don't, and we both have a lot of turnovers. And I thought that was my big concern coming in today without Santi and Z not being here. I was really worried about that, and it's pretty much true because they play hard, they're physical, they heavy gap team. But the fact is, he and I, we'll take the film apart and we'll talk about it, and we'll end up helping each other a lot with this game.
Hey, Rick, it looked like you came out in the second half and ran some action, though. Little side scissors there, got the ball side to side. Did you harp on that at halftime?
We did. I thought we got tired. I thought both teams really got tired, really, because they're playing hard. We're missing cutters, but we wanted to get going downhill, and we wanted Dalton to do it, and Freddie can do it, but those plays right there, he's going to have to learn he's not in high school anymore, and he's going to have to be able to make the play. He's going to have to make the play. But it's a pretty fun exhibition game right now, huh?
Boy, this feels like March, doesn't
it? Yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah.
Coach, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks for the time.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty calm considering the skirmish that was going on in front of him.
Yeah, I think both clubs are so competitive. And players, no question about it. And obviously, you want some minutes. If you're a guy like DeLeon, you want to play. And as he falls to the floor, a pretty good defensive play. Could have been a jump ball, I guess, if you want it. They got him for a walk. And this is when you see that exacerbates the situation. Let the referee get the ball. Double T.
DeLeon and Holloman.
Yeah, point of interruption.
There's Zakai Ziegler, who is recovering from a torn left ACL. So not with him today, but he's getting close.
I know you work out, but did you ever see anybody work as hard in a shoot-around? And he went over an hour nonstop in his rehab. They said he could be ready to play. They just want to make perfectly sure. Such a talented kid and so well loved and revered down there as well at Tennessee. So great to see him back, and Yaney certainly and Connect have proven that this team is a lot deeper than people may have thought.
Ziegler did not stop moving the entire shoot-around.
It's incredible. Stopping, starting, extending, just making sure.
And that free throw line trip for Fears for Michigan State.
He is fearless. It reminds me a little bit of Hogard, even though he's not quite as big, but he's thick and strong. Trying to calm everybody down here.
The Fears went hard to the rack. Trip down the other way, where got the double T with Trey Holloman and DeLeon. Yeah, I see that a little bit. Fears and Hogard.
Yeah.
Little early career Hogard and Jeremy Fears.
Well, I think Hogard is one of those. He's a winner, basically. A great defender. His dribble drive. His impact is going to be in making that middle range shot, and obviously a three on the case. Look at this.
Oh, is it going to move?
Hey, that's incredible.
Take some drama, man.
Yeah. He could have gone to the bakery while that thing came down.
I think Tom Izzo was still thinking about the foul shooting from halftime that he was talking to his team about. No bakery in the thought bubble for him. Tennessee back into the post, and that works for Owaka.
Real solid. Establishing your position, elevating.
Quickly ascending big man, Owaka. He's another guy Rick Barnes said could get a shot at the NBA. Up top,
wow. What a dribble drive setup. Maybe a brush by Sissoko, too, to set it up for Carr.
Fears went down. Dillion blocked by Carr. One for the time capsule early in his career, Cohen Carr.
He can get this house alive. How about that? Step and go. Sissoko with the bump. How about that touch on the pass? Bring it on.
Yeah, kickball. Keep it down here. The only disappointment is he didn't go behind the back on the dunk.
No, he'll get that during the course of the year, but this is just great help. Double it up.
Lightning in those legs. Cohen Carr.
Boy, great preparation here on their sets. Michigan State.
Drive and kick. 3 for Dillion, goes down.
He's a confident player, too. Adjusting to the regimen.
A projected first-round pick as a point guard in the NBA. Enrolled early at Tennessee, kind of took the football route.
So he practiced all year, right?
Right. Fears leaning in, no. And back into the hands of Fears. Walker got them all.
Nice play. Fears with a find.
Gainey got hit and it swirls out. Carr got too aggressive.
Just too late on the challenge. But the ability to make some open shots. How about Fears to find a little airtime? From deep.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq is different and may help. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can dramatically relieve RA and PSA symptoms, including fatigue for some. It can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
There's your biggie bag. All that food for $5, that's my go-to.
Ooh, that's my ride or die.
Just like you and me. Bag boys. Bag boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we bring your food?
You can always bet on Biggie, and now earn free food when ordering on the Wendy's app.
I get to love you.
Celebrate every kiss with 30% off diamond jewelry during the Ultimate Diamond Sale, only at Kay.
Look at that new titanium iPhone 15 Pro. Why don't I have one? You need to go to T-Mobile, where new and existing customers can get iPhone 15 Pro on them. I do need to switch to T-Mobile. You're very wise, Reflection Common. You're very handsome, Real Common. You don't need hair. Yeah, hair is for suckers.
At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us now and the freedom to upgrade every year.
Tennessee leading Michigan State in a top 10 matchup in an exhibition. November 6th, we start the regular season on BTN with a doubleheader. It's Zach Edey back at Purdue. They're number 3 in the country. They play Samford. Then the 4th-ranked Spartans get James Madison to open it up. It's all Monday, November 6th, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. At the timeout, let's take you inside the Tennessee huddle.
We got to guard, okay? You just got to guard. Again, back up, use your length, right? And stay in those gaps. And then down there, those loose ball rebounds, we got to get them, all right?
Only got one sack. We only have one sack this half.
Slide ball screen, big. You got to call it early. Guard, if it's an ice, we got to keep him over there, but call it early so we can go in and get shifted so he can't get over the top.
Let's bring in Tom Izzo again. Go to the other side of the bench. Coach, we caught a snippet of your halftime speech. How do you feel like you guys have settled in over the first 8 minutes or so here?
Well, we turned it over the first 2 times again. I talked to Rick at halftime. You know, he's concerned about that too. But give them credit. They're beating us one-on-one. They're driving the ball, and we're not guarding it. And some of it is, you know, we're getting beat one-on-one, and some of it is our bigs aren't stepping up like we want to. So we got to work on it. We got to get better at it. But I'll tell you, every time we get close, give them credit. They come back and hit a big shot.
Hey, Tom, let me ask you, when you're in a game like this and things aren't going the way you'd like on the offensive end, what are some of the things you look to do? Is it like...
Well, that's a good question. We're going to look to get the ball in Tyson's hands more now. Right here on the ball screen, we're going to look to get it on his hands more.
Coach, a great sequence for Cohen Carr before the timeout. And another one right here.
And then we're going to have Cohen Carr dunk the ball. Those are the 2 things we're going to do.
Did you teach him that?
This summer.
Boy, you were busy.
Yep.
By the way, where did you get the bakery line earlier at halftime?
I told Rick, man, 25, we should go down. Who's the girl in Texas, you know, that has the TV show? She has the bakery. Maybe Rick and I could work for her because 25 turnovers in a half. I mean, even in your Seton Hall days, you didn't see that.
Late at night, I turned some things over.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right, guys.
How about?
Go ahead. I got time for one more.
A quick thought on the depth you have this year.
Well, it's good. It's not as good as theirs right now. They got players missing.
Right.
I mean, you know, so give them credit. But I think our depth's going to be better. You know, these young guys are going to play. We got to get more out of Jaden and Malik and.
Well, there you go. Tyson Walker, ball in his hands. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time.
All right, guys.
And you know the length that Rick's huddle talked about?
Yeah.
That prevailed there.
Right.
Forced twice now. Very difficult finishes at the rim.
And nice to get a little insight from Coach Izzo on where the ball's going to go, though.
Yeah.
Heavy dose of Tyson Walker, final 10.
Well, then he said he taught him how to dunk like that, too, right? If there is a miss. Now, these 2 guys are keepers. Run great programs for a long time.
Rumor is you guys are moving to Texas together now.
Yeah, it sounds good. Maybe we'll get a deal.
Well, late in the clock, Hogard, and out of bounds going to Tennessee.
And that's a great move. He's got that physicality in the low box, Hogard.
And Tennessee, the 2 players that Tom Izzo was talking about that they don't have, Santiago Vescovi is back in his home country for a personal matter, not playing today. And then Zakai Ziegler expected back soon, but not a go today, coming back from an ACL injury.
That was sellout. Oh, goodness, got to finish. Maddie just committed totally to stealing. You've got to deny and recover and get back in position. And he's going to come out for that reason right now.
Now, Cooper's getting ready to check in for Michigan State. It'll be Sissoko coming out. And Awaka at the line.
He's just opened up things for Awaka.
You know, Rick Barnes made the comment today to us at Shoot-Around about the NBA thing, that he thinks Awaka can play there as a defender and a rebounder. He used Giannis as an example of a guy that he feels like Awaka could get under and defend that type of player.
He's not comparing him, though.
No, but that he could be a guy you sub off the bench and check a guy like that.
Right. Well, he's a terrific defender, talks a lot, very active, physical.
Ball off a pump. Cut off by Phillips, and then ducks inside, and he's fouled.
Nice little weak side. A little late on the help, on the scrape. I think they get Phillips for it. Oh, Meshack on the help.
Meshack.
His 6th.
Middle State.
The 6th or 7th. Sixth, I guess.
Lost count?
Yeah.
We're the only ones because Michigan State fans are definitely letting them know. It was nice talking with Malik in the first half. We had him live on headset on the bench. Body's feeling good.
Keen observations, too.
Yeah.
And they have gone to him in that low box area. He had that fadeaway. Both teams are going to get so much out of this. High-level competition. Under the lights.
Maybe we'll get a rematch, too.
Quite possibly. And it won't be the first weekend.
I'd say it'd be the third weekend.
Quite.
Michigan State picked second in the Big Ten, behind Purdue in the national rankings. The SEC favorite, Tennessee, and Awaka is going back to the line.
And Connect with a good job. Well, ball screen and Awaka with that dive. And again, the off-ball defender, Tardy. Look at this nice little play. You can see Hall just got just a step late.
That's either the 6th or the 7th on Malik Hall. We're unsure at this point.
That's good to see them playing anyhow.
You know, Connect pointed out the pass. You wonder how he was a junior college player to a mid-major player and escaped for that long at this level.
He must have really worked at his game, too. The progression's got to be extraordinary.
He scored everywhere, though.
So much for scouting reports, huh? Where did he slip through in high school?
Right.
Hogard with a little fade. This is what they went to when they needed to hoop early. Nice pump.
And Hall going to the line.
Yeah. Experience. A little hesitation, get him airborne.
Raph, with Malik Hall, there's not really that go-to signature move that he has. Not one thing that he does well, right? It's a variety of things.
Plus, he can make threes, too. Mid-range game, he's a good screener, good rebounder, competes on the defensive end.
He was more healthy 2 years ago. Last year, he had 3 or 4 different injury runs.
They worked their way through last year. I mean, it was an amazing finish, I thought.
Here's the story. It seemed like every time they played.
Yeah, he was. One way or another, right?
Will he or won't he?
Yeah.
How well will he feel?
Little horn set. And again, nice defense this time by Hall.
You know, the freshness of Hall, he gets rejected. And Gainey gets in there on him.
Nice steal. Oh, Hogard almost came up with one.
And Gainey can't save it into the backcourt.
Smart play, too. Nobody to pass it to.
So Malik Hall, this is what we were talking about. With him, they were 15-8. They're closer to 500 without him. And 5 more points of offense when they had him. A little bit better shooting team, too.
But there's a presence, too, that's something that you can't read into. Solid rebounder. Likes to compete.
You mentioned his shooting. He was a 42% shooter 2 years ago from 3. Here's Akins. Mid-range, no. Cooper with
big
one
rebound.
arm.
Pretty.
Akins.
Don't give him a second look.
And then it'll stay down here for a third look for the Spartans.
And that was Hall underneath, too, competing for that rebound.
Seen him facilitate, rebounds, screen.
He looks gassed right now, by the way.
No sub at the table, though.
No. Just gather himself a little bit. That's what they have going this year, though. Quality players that have been here in the program, understand what's the demands.
And James checks back in. Awaka out. Tennessee started both halves strong. They had a 17-1 lead early in that first half. Michigan State has turned this into a fight.
They sure have. Extending the floor after the made free throw. This is impressive. Terrific defender against a 6'8" guy, and he's able to cope. He's got the mismatch.
And now it's Hogard on Connect.
More rhythm in this offense, by the way, going side to side. Don't leave him. Don't
they
leave
left him
him.
And they paid.
I mean, that's just stick to your assignment. And Gainey with the find.
Volunteer fans are salivating over this guy, right? They got to be. 22 points in this exhibition.
And they'll probably have 25,000 watching them.
Akins, tight pass for Cooper. They recycle it on the ball screen.
Look at the defense, the collaboration. 3 with a good read. Oh, goodness, again.
And it didn't hit him on the 3 this time, and Cooper with the rebound and a foul on Adu.
Adu.
8-point game, 8 minutes to play at the Breslin Center. Top 10 hoops.
Get help reaching your goals with JP Morgan Wealth Plan, the digital money coach in the Chase mobile app. Use it to set and track your goals, big and small, and see how changes you make today could help put them within reach. From your first big move to retiring poolside and the other goals along the way, Wealth Plan can help you get there. JP Morgan Wealth Management.
There he is. It's right there. Oh, he's straight ahead. He's straight ahead. Go, go, go.
Cover more ground in the Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid. Kia, movement that inspires.
I got this $1,000 camera for only $41 on Deal Dash.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
I got this barbecue smoker for $26.
And shipping is always free.
Go to DealDash.com right now and see how much you can save.
What does human talent look like?
Just go on Fiverr. See for yourself.
Imagine working with them.
Yeah, imagine that.
About 13 years ago, we added a wood deck.
It was constant maintenance.
Constant maintenance.
We just wanted something that we didn't have to keep working on year after year after year. We chose TimberTech because it's a quality product. It's a forever home and a forever deck.
Please join Michigan State Athletics, Tennessee Athletics, and the Big Ten Network supporting the Hawaii Community Foundation Maui Strong Fund, which provides financial resources to support those affected by the devastating Maui wildfires. To donate, utilize the QR code on your screen or visit hawaiicommunityfoundation.org. Coming down the stretch in front of a packed house at Breslin Center. 8-point game, Tennessee leading. Con Runyon, Bill Raftery. And this has been a fun game. I mean, Tennessee out to that 17-1 start. Michigan State got it back to 3 at the half, and here we are.
I'm not shocked at the competitiveness, but the excellence in some aspects has been extraordinary.
And we'll bring in Steven Izzo from the Michigan State bench. You've had a front row view to this, Steven. Your takeaways from the first 30-plus minutes of this one. What have you seen?
First half, we definitely struggled with a lot of turnovers, and that was one of our keys to fix for the second half, and I think we've held them, or us, to 2.
Hey, Steven, I know you're the brains behind the throne. You're the guy that straightens out Dad every once in a while. What's it like after games at home? I mean, did you go over did you talk about the game or the performance, or is he more like just Dad?
Definitely in high school and middle school and growing up, talked to him a little bit about the game and tried to give my 2 cents on who I thought should start and just what we struggled with. And now kind of being on the team and stuff, I try to be reasonable. I obviously know what's going on. I see what's going on in practice, so kind of just talk to him, you know, have the therapy sessions and try to help him out as much as possible and kind of distract him a little bit.
Hey, you took that step-back 3 the other night, and he said he took away a little inheritance money. Any truth to that?
No truth to that, but AJ told me I needed to get a shot up, so I figured first time I touched it, I didn't care how it was going to happen. I was going to put it up.
Hey, what's it like being an uncle?
It's crazy. You know, I babysit sometimes during the day before practice and stuff, and what a dunk. I'm learning how to change diapers now, so.
Hey, you've got a pretty unique perspective on Michigan State basketball. There's, of course, a lot of interest across the country on what you guys will be this year. This could be the best Michigan State team since when?
2019, we'll say 2020 as well. We had a really good team my freshman year. Obviously, COVID, the pandemic kind of stopped our season, but I think we had a team that could have competed with this team, and we could have definitely competed with them.
You're a special young guy. It's always fun to be around you, and a great contributor to the spirit of this team as well.
Thank you.
Raph is calling you the governor. Thanks, Stephen.
The president.
The president.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye. How about, by the way, connect, dribble, drive now?
Yeah.
When you can shoot the ball, you own the defender.
.23 in the game. Hey, there's Isabel. That's
about that.
The baby in the diapers that he was talking about. His sister.
They're all smiles at home. That'll get your mind off your team.
Right.
Right?
Well, she was out at MSU Madness earlier in the month.
Mm-hmm.
While Grandpa was dressed like Batman.
He's amazing over the years, some of the things he's done. Refused the screen and step back.
Hall.
Big rebound.
And kicks it back out and turned it over.
A good idea, but nobody was home.
Carr in this game, 4 field goals, 4 dunks.
There it is.
High percentage.
Whew. Goodness, the timing.
Michigan State trying to get all the way back. They had it down to 3 points at the half. Connects. Short on it.
Nice job by Sissoko, making it a longer catch on the fade.
Here's Walker stepping through and a foul on Connect.
Well, he has played well. Rick Sainey played pretty good defense, though. Don't Connect. How did this guy get away? A little nylon approach. Pretty good at the rim. Not bad off the bounce, but you cannot leave him alone. Unerring, deep.
Josiah Jordan-James said this week, his teammate at Tennessee said, one of the best shooters I've ever seen.
Wow.
And that was before anything was really out behind closed doors for this Tennessee season.
They've had some good ones, though. Chris Lofton going way back. Dale Ellis could shoot it in the old days. I mean, they had some talent. The Ernie and Bernie show, Bernard King and Ernie Grunfeld, they provided some enjoyable evenings. Of course, lately, Grant Williams making a few dollars.
Wealthy man.
Yeah, and the only guy I shouldn't leave out at all is Allen Houston, who had a great career there.
A couple at the line for Walker. And back to 6.
They're not going away.
Here comes the full court stop for Michigan State. In the hands of Meshack. Walker checking him. High-level tune-up before the real season starts in a week.
Nice pass.
And it's Adu on the back end.
How about James with that little deflection pass? Nothing more he could have done. Big-time delivery.
Well, Walker shaking inside, but Adu right with him.
And everybody stayed at home on the perimeter.
A little on big, and Walker keeps him outside.
He owned him. Big guys don't want to get beat on the dribble. Back off.
Late February energy in the Breslin Center.
Gainey shoved Fears, offensive foul.
Good call.
Good call. Gave ground. Good footwork. Once he extended that arm. But how about that little tip pass? Big time ringing the bell. Yes, Adu can complete the deal. And right here, you just don't want to get weak with the dribble. You don't want to get embarrassed.
I thought it was a little lucky charm on that pass, but that looked intentional.
No question. Nice
Walker
drive.
with the scoop. And this is a three-point game.
Well, they lifted everybody. Sissoko away from the rim. Gave that opportunity.
And Vols and Spartans trying to figure out where they're at before the opener. And Gainey heavy.
Look at that
up
rebound.
top, Sissoko. Izzo said to Osmidosa, this guy, he got another one.
A little excitement here. You can get to the rim when you have to. And the ability to pull up and drill the jumper. Stop on a dime. Nylon screw. Pretty.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lip, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again.
The best part about being a farmer is you get to play around on big toys. When I think of Fendt, I think of quality, innovation, technology. Nothing really puts the stamp on a country song like talking about your tractor.
You should Angie that.
Angie what?
Angie that. It means comparing custom quotes from skilled service professionals or booking at an upfront price so you can find the best price for you. Get started today at Angie.com.
Thanks everyone, especially Vicky. She's been with us since the beginning and saved us enough on our insurance to help us open our second location.
Auto Owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Vicky.
That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Who are you talking to anyway?
It's a commercial.
The cloud makes it possible to expand your infrastructure, but to make it powerful enough to connect your data wherever it is, you need CDW and NetApp. CDW experts will work with you to understand your needs, then customize a NetApp cloud services solution to integrate data management for all your clouds, helping reduce spend, improve security, control data 24/7, and automatically detect anomalies. In the cloud, at least. NetApp makes efficient cloud management possible. CDW makes it powerful.
Back with Bill Raftery, I'm Connor.
Onions, either one we'll go for. Great to be with you.
Great to be with you.
What a day.
Double order, double verbal.
Double order, yeah. We got a chance to check in with Colonel Lundquist last night.
We sure did.
Speaking of double onions.
He apologized that I had to work with you.
Yeah, now you ran across him years ago, too, didn't you, as a youngster at Ball State?
About 7 years ago.
Wow.
What a game we got.
We
1
sure
point
did.
game.
This is where you're going to miss the experience in the backcourt for Tennessee. See how Gainey handles it. Meshack's been doing a lot of the handling, and he's been the two guard.
And Tyson Walker has taken over for Michigan State to make it a 1 point game. Can they get a stop to take a lead? 9 on the clock for James. 6 for Meshack. Backing in on Walker. Meshack with the spin.
A little schoolyard maneuver there. Power, size, and a good read.
Yeah, Tom Izzo told us ball was going to be in this guy's hands down the stretch. No surprise there.
Not at all.
Right back to him, Tyson Walker.
Good cross.
Split him, set it up, extra pass.
What a recovery by Meshack.
Hall bumps in and can't rip it back.
Whew. Talk about helping out, being in the gap. Meshack.
There's Connect. Top scorer in this game is fouled. We're back to East Lansing after this. Tight game.
On a cursed Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
See ya.
Caleb Williams, you gotta get out of here. Fansville is cursed.
No, Fansville's not cursed.
I swear on Dr. Pepper, it's real.
I'm not superstitious. I'm number 13.
13? No.
And I'm on the cover of this magazine and this video game.
The covers, no!
I'm literally walking under 3 ladders as we speak.
Ladder Emporium, no!
I even have a black cat.
Get out while you can!
That was weird.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
We are trying really hard to get you Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but there is only so much we can do here. You're gonna have to meet us halfway. Well, the whole way, actually.
I don't know Jake from State Farm.
But just imagine, my homes and my auto.
Best bundle in the league, baby.
Man, why can't Patrick change his name? It could be Kelsey, and Kelsey, how much you can save by bundling home and auto. Yeah? If you make the letters smaller.
Oh, auto, let's go! Come on, model, let's get it. Put your jersey on.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The new Barbecue Ranch Chicken Crunch from Jimmy John's is here with house-made barbecue ranch sauce, all-natural chicken and crispy tortilla strips. All that sauciness comes as a sandwich or wrap. Sandwich or wrap. Sandwich or wrap! For a limited time at Jimmy John's. As a sandwich or wrap!
Tennessee has not trailed 79-76. Hey, coming up, the doubleheader benefiting the Maui Strong Fund continues. 25th ranked Illinois, number 1 Kansas, Bill Self back in Champaign. That's next with Robbie Hummel and Andy Katz at 6 Eastern, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. And Bill Raftery, Connor Onion. Game that feels like March already, and the season is not officially here yet.
High-level game, and obviously these two teams are going to do a lot of damage before the NCAA tournament.
24 for Dalton Connect. Tyson Walker has 20 for Michigan State. Those two expected stars. They have been in this game. Tom Izzo's with the coach. I'm sure this hurts your heart to be talking to us right now. What's the strategy down the final 2:39?
No, it doesn't hurt. We're just not guarding when we need it. We give them credit, man. Every time we cut the lead, they made a big play. And their size has hurt us, especially at the guard position. They're backing us in and stuff. And, we got to deal with that. We don't have all that stuff in. We're going to end up having to double that sum. But, we just didn't, we're not doing the things you got to do to win a game. And that's the only thing I'm frustrated with. Guys are passing up shots. Malik's passing up a shot. Can't do that.
Coach Barnes, your counter to that would be what?
I think they're pretty good. I do. I'm with Tom. They're like talking about how we're going to double the post and all that. We keep thinking to ourselves, how do we want to guard their ball screens right now? We've worked hard on it, but they're so wiggly with it, and they have so many good counters. I mean, what we call Tampa action, where they back screen, what we call lollipop, they came back out. They just run good counters. But I would have liked to play maybe these younger guys a little bit more, but they're honestly, I'm surprised they're scared. I mean, my guys just have been a little timid. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in the same boat, Rick. Yeah. I haven't played enough guys, but then again, this is a pretty high-level game for October for all of us, the officials, you guys, and maybe you guys over there have done a better job than we have with our turnovers, but I think that's because they're playing so well, meaning Tennessee.
Well, we're working with Steve Shear. We have a lot of turnovers over
Well,
here.
hey, Tom, I think we've done a better job than the officials. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I absolutely love that. And if that's what October's like, just think what November, December, and January.
Oh, yeah. These guys need this as much as we do. I promise you.
They said that.
Yeah.
They said that.
Yeah. So.
Well, guys, especially in this moment, thanks for doing this.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rick.
And Tom Izzo, Rick Barnes. He said, no, it didn't hurt my heart, but you know the game was weighing on his mind.
Well, you know it's exhibition if they're willing to do it. They're coming down the stretch here.
Walker.
Tough shot, contested.
Meshack was right with him.
Yeah, he's got some size.
And coming up on 2 minutes, Tennessee went up 17-1 to start this game, and Michigan State's been in trail spot since.
A little stagger played well on Gainey. Hogard, good defender.
Meshack with 4 on the clock. Takes it on Akins. Too heavy and didn't hit rim and hauled down at the rebound.
Smart by Adu to shoot it. Don't have to be in a hurry here.
Akins knocks it down.
Hogard provide the lift with the kick.
A timeout in a 4-point game. The Spartans take the timeout with 1:33 left.
I'll tell you some tickers on both teams, though. Guys willing to make some big plays. And Hogard, we talked about his defensive ability, but here he's got that strength to get by people. Big time lift and that southpaw stroke. Akins right here weaving through traffic. That's a lot of confidence. This team is terrific at deflecting.
Only one timeout left for the Spartans. We're in Onions territory here this time of the game.
We sure are. We got them on the table, got them on the floor.
You got a souvenir from the family to take home with you?
You know, this could be a great idea for a lot of charitable ventures coming down the road. A lot of teams want to get this kind of, usually those closed door scrimmages, nobody gets to see what's going on. I just think you can provide a lift. You find with the lights on, the atmosphere. I think you find out what players are capable at this level. And I think this is a rewarding film session for both teams.
Tennessee, their shoot-around, Rick Barnes said, we're going to find out a lot. What do you think they found out?
I think they realize Connect is going to be a big-time player, and they're going to be a lot deeper because of the two guys that are out that we've alluded to. So I think their thing is developing inside. Who's going to do the job? They rotate the center spot quite, frequently. Estrella's a kid they're going to be bringing along. You didn't get much out of Phillips, I don't think, yet today, but they like him. So this is a team that's developed some depth and counter that. Booker has not played a lot of minutes. He's going to be a terrific player this year. And the freshman, nice denial.
Akins almost came away with him.
He's quick.
And Michigan State hoping that this is his first full year. Small role freshman year, sophomore year. Played at less than 100%.
They're not playing the inbounder, so it might be a free safety,
Meshack handling it for Tennessee.
I've been impressed with his handle, too. This guy's run off ball screens or staggers. There's that big show and switch. Go inside.
Walker got hands on. The move from Meshack leaves it short.
Big
and
rebound.
Wrestled away for Hall.
Big rebound by Hall.
Chance to make this a one-possession game with a minute to go. Hogard turns the corner.
Tough shot.
And Hall ripping it away. Second chance Spartans.
That's a Michigan State rebound. Vintage.
Walker's been the guy in the second half.
Got to go to the rim.
Here's Hogard to the rim on Adu. Just short, but he got a hit to the line for two.
That's the toughness, the mentality that young guy possesses. Everybody cleared, open middle. Warded off everything but the completion.
So now, Ralph, we get to see how that halftime speech from Tom Izzo manifests itself in a pressure spot. Free throw line was the sticking point.
And turnovers and free throws.
It's A.J. Hogard. And Michigan State has made their last 10 free throws.
2 for 2. Chance for a third.
Two-point game.
Jones small now. A lot of quick people.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Yeah, got to get it in. He's not asleep over there. It's early in the season. Went small, face guarded. Pretty clever.
Do you stay with the same look if you're Michigan State, or do you tweak it?
Don't make an adjustment. I think you got to stick with it. Oh, he's coming back with Hall to answer you. I just see him. Maybe they'll put him big on the ball. Just a little adjustment. It didn't look like they've run anybody deep, Tennessee, so they might try and keep everybody in this half of the court.
How about Tennessee?
Tennessee, I think they've got a screen. They're just standing there. They've got a screen, step back to the basketball. You just can't meander on the floor, particularly with the tenacious defense Michigan State possesses. You might see Adu be one of the guys that might catch it.
Well, he's got good length to go up and get a jump ball. 6'11". And Adu will come back out. Meshack to throw it in for Tennessee.
They may run Adu out to get Hall out. Nobody big on the ball.
And the center fielder for Michigan State is Hogard, and Adu is fouled.
Almost a steal, but they were going to give it to him. He's got a decent stroke.
So Adu is taking 2 free throws in this game. He's 1 of 2. 2 would make it a 2-possession game. 1 leaves the door open for Michigan State to tie it.
They got to get some. A missed free throw, they could be in trouble on that left side with Meshack. He's lined up with Walker. Oh, now they got a big end. A bigger, I should say, Carr.
And he'll be checking Meshack. Hall will check Josiah Jordan James on a miss. And Adu did get that to the rim, but short. And in a 1-possession game, Michigan State back on the charge.
Go to the rim. Go to the rim. You may end up with a 3, but go to the rim. Don't settle.
Walker to the rim to make it a 1-point game.
Now you can play the clock game. They're going to give one. Maybe one trap and then give one.
Into connects, and there's the foul.
Boy, strategy down the stretch. This is great. It's a reward, really, when you think of it, in terms of preparation for the season. It is a beautiful drive, and look at that ability to elevate, too, over a big.
Connects 7 of 9 at the line in this game.
He's hit a lot on the front rim that have cradled in. Not that time. Still, you got to think, go to the rim if it's 3. Keep stretching the game out.
Composed.
Honey.
And a timeout. Last one for Michigan State. So will they be able to get a shot off? That's the question. Or do they play the foul game on Tennessee's side?
Well, I think right now, you know what? I don't think they'll play the foul game. I think there's plenty of time. These guys have been down the road. But I'm curious to see the lineup that if it goes real small, I mean, it's going to be a dribble drive while you got Sissoko coming in now. So he'll be a screener for one of the perimeter people. It depends how Tennessee handles the roll screener. If they overhelp, you might end up with a decent look. A 3 in the corner.
I got to think they're going to force the ball out of Tyson Walker's hand.
I would say. I think Hogard might be the guy that does the penetrating and then finding somebody. Of course, Aiken's on the floor, too. We know he can stroke it. They got 2 solid screeners, and they got 3 on the perimeter that can ring the bell.
It'll be Walker to throw it in. He's got 4 threes in this game to go with 22 points. Michigan State needs 3. Into Akins.
There's that screen and roll.
Here's Walker trying to shake Meshack, and that's on the grounds.
Boy, they are tough off that bounce. Rick Barnes, you think it was Blake Jack shaking his head over there, refs talking to him? With the quickness of the Michigan State guards to turn the corner, put so much pressure. Even on your gap defense, you can't get over to a help.
And the first miss for Michigan State in a while at the line.
Again, going small.
Ralph Walker, an 80% free throw shooter last year. Don't see him miss much.
This is a big time to gamble defensively, too.
Ooh, missed both. And Meshack away with the rebounds.
Boy.
Spartans had turned the corner at the free throw line until that trip for Walker, 0 of 2.
Well, Tom alluded to it. The struggle on the line. They have been a good free throw shooting team over the years.
And that's the guy they wanted there. Meshack can extend it back to 2 possessions.
This guy is tough, Meshack.
Yeah.
Great attitude, watching him play over the years.
Silky, 4-point game.
Rick's got a lot of guys that are, what do you want me to do, coach? Or what can I do for you kind of guys. Both programs have a lot of that.
And Meshack, one of the best perimeter defenders in the SEC. Showed some flashes offensively late last year. Now 5-point game. Michigan State working quickly with Hoggard, and there's a foul.
Yeah, not a good foul. Not a good foul either. You got to contain, give ground. You don't want to stop the clock and extend this game. This gives them an opportunity. Knock the 2, get a steal. All of a sudden, you're right there.
And it was Gainey that got in Hoggard's way. And double bonus for Hoggard.
And Gainey had a good first half, didn't he, on the offensive end?
He had 14 before we tipped.
What was it, 17-1, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Back to 1 possession.
Now they got to gamble now. Don't be afraid of the run out.
All guards out there for Michigan State.
Yeah.
All the quick guys. Meshack lobs it up. James down to the ground. Tie up. Walker away with it. A chance to tie. Hoggard knocks it in. Final seconds. Gainey.
They got a timeout.
A timeout.
They got a foul. They got a foul.
A foul. You're right. A foul with 1.9 in the clock.
Tom can't believe it at half court. What effort to kick that out. Holloman with the great look, and Hoggard been working on that jumper, drilling it. Michigan State without timeouts. Would you call this a home court advantage?
Gainey sinks.
Big time silencer. He was good early. We got the old onions in anyhow, right?
Some onions for Hoggard before that.
Exactly, big time. Tom can't believe this foul that ensues on the other side of half court. Was in front. This is a delivery to be acknowledged. And right here on that sideline, they got the bump there, yeah. Ooh. I don't know if he forced him, maybe out of bounds even. I mean, you're not, it's on the opposite side, which is why they may have called the foul.
Well, Michigan State didn't have a timeout to set up a play here, but Tennessee does take one. Now what are you doing if you're Tom Izzo?
Well, you got to hit the home run, a back screen, maybe it's almost a catch and one dribble, if that's possible. So it might be a back screen at half court, somebody curling towards the middle, and try a half court shot, a sub shot, if we from Gonzaga in the old days, but.
Jenkins, Nova.
Yeah, another one, yeah.
Bryce Drew.
But they dribbled the floor. They had more time, though. Oh, you're going way back, Bryce Drew.
Michigan State has never led, Rep.
It's incredible. Now, do they play the inbound passer? Kentucky didn't, and they're going to give them a free pass, so they're liable to get a catch at half court. At least a curl to one of the speedy guards to get a look. There's the curl.
And intercepted by Adu, and that's it. The free throw at the end for Gainey wins this exhibition for number 9, Tennessee. For Bill Raftery, this is Connor Onion. Once again, the final score, 89-88. Michigan State drops it by 1. We'll send you back to Dave Refson at the BTN studios for Big Ten Live Game Break right after this. You're watching BTN, home of the Big Ten Conference.